We are monitoring developments in the nation's capital, where the Federal High Court has adjourned the trial of leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, to 6th, 7th and 8th of May for continuation of hearing. At today's hearing, an officer of the DSS who arrested Nnamdi Kanu in 2015 told the court that when Mr. Kanu was arrested, no instrument of violence was found on him. Mr. AAA, the federal government's first witness under cross-examination, admitted that when Mr. Kanu was interviewed in 2015, his lawyer was absent. Mr. AAA agreed that those items now tendered as exhibits before the court are no longer of value. At the last hearing on Tuesday, the court granted the request for the witnesses to testify behind screen due to security reasons. Our senior reporter, Celestina Area, joins me on the news for more updates. Celestina, what more can you tell us about hearing in the case involving leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu?
Oh, well, about today, so far so good. The trial is going on very smoothly, and considering the evidences given by the first prosecution witness today, so far nothing incriminating has been found against the indigenous, the leader of IPOB, which is Nnamdi Kanu. So we don't know what is to come as the proceedings continues, and we don't know for sure how many witnesses the federal government is going to call. This is just the first witness, and he was cross-examined today by counsel to Nnamdi Kanu Agabi, and wherein he made some findings that the way Nnamdi Kanu was interviewed without his lawyer present, that most of the items that were seized or collected from him in 2015 have no value anymore because it's over 10 years. But Justice James Omotosho told Kanu Agabi, which is counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, to come by way of application before the court seeking the release of some of those items, wristwatches, gold chains and necklaces, and see if Mr. Kanu can peradventure sell them and get something out of it. But so far so good, they have no importance. So it will not be of any good for either the prosecution or the defendant for those items to still remain in the custody of the court, because now they are exhibits. So the court adjourned to 6th, 7th and 8th for continuation of trial. So the conclusion of the cross-examination of the first witness will be done, and the second prosecution witness will be called.
All right. You mentioned a while ago that it's unclear how many witnesses the prosecution would be calling. But does it appear that the others might also enjoy this liberty to testify behind screens?
Yes, definitely, because this is the position the court has taken, and it was because of the application filed by the federal government lawyer saying that to protect the identity and the life of the witnesses, they should testify behind the screen. The prosecution first witness, which the court named Mr. AA to protect his identity, testified behind the screen, and when he even walked up to the dock where he was shielded, he wore a mask. So, but basically, one thing is important: the defendant, which is Nnamdi Kanu, can actually see the witness, but the person, he or she, is shielded from the floor of the court, which are other lawyers and also litigants and journalists. But the defendant, Nnamdi Kanu, can see whoever the prosecution witness is. And this is the first witness. He is a DSS officer. He was among those that arrested Mr. Kanu in 2015, where he was interviewed. And also he said he was among those who escorted Mr. Kanu to the headquarters here in Abuja.
Celestina Area for us in Abuja. Thank you very much. We'll definitely be back to you when hearing in this case continues.
And I must tell Nigerian this: Nnamdi Kanu has no case to answer in any court of law. Obey your Supreme Court by releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Obey your Supreme Court. All you are doing is you are just disgracing yourself all over the world. The world is seeing what is coming out of this your court case. Nothing is going to come out of it. The world is watching. Everybody is watching your stupidity. Nnamdi Kanu was given bail by the Supreme Court, and they didn't allow Nnamdi Kanu to go. Just releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Tell him, okay, go home. And then Nnamdi Kanu will follow Asaba. Instead of going through Onitsha to his place, you arrest him. Say, at least you hold on to something first. You now secondly arrest him. Second time, you arrest him the second time that we ask you to go through Onitsha, and you are going through Enugu, and there will be a case. But this one, you didn't release him. You did not obey your Supreme Court, and you want somebody like me to sit here and tell you that what you are doing is right. You are committing act of terrorism, and that is what is enshrined in your charter. And that is what is there. You signed a treaty with the UN, and you don't care about that treaty because you are a lawless country. And then the judge is trying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the lawyers are, I don't know what the lawyers are doing. People coming to testify against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are covering their face. Can you see that I smell a rat in short. I smell rats. I smell rats. Nnamdi Kanu is not supposed to be standing trial in Nigeria. The country that is supposed to be standing trial, the people that are supposed to be standing trial are the Nigerian terrorist government. To tell the world how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came back to Nigeria, how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was able to come to Nigeria without taking the airport, without, going through the immigration processes of leaving a country. That is what is supposed to be happening. But no, because he's an evil man, that is why you want to jail him and nail him. And again, I want to talk to General Christopher Musa. General Christopher Musa, Biafra is now a sovereign nation. You have no right to threaten any Biafran citizens. You have no right to threaten any Biafran citizens at this point. If you want to threaten anybody, go to the north and threaten the Boko Harams, the Fulani killers that are rampaging all over the northern region. You have no right in the southeast because southeast now is now a sovereign nation. Get that stuck into your head. And I want to tell you this again. Do not let TINUBU's administration to destroy your career. I see you as a very intelligent man. I see you as somebody who is more, projective than any other generals that we've had in the past. Do not allow TINUBU's administration to destroy your career. There is no credible man in TINUBU's administration. Nobody that is credible, starting from the president, the vice president, and the senate president. Nobody has credibility. Do not destroy your own career because of one man. Power does not last forever. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. And that is the simple truth. Because of power, you destroy yourself. Don't let that happen. So, General Christopher Musa, pull off all your army, your terrorist soldiers from Biafran soil, because Biafran is now a sovereign nation. It is a nation that we declared the independence on the 29th of November 2024. Remove all your terrorist army, and every security outfit you have in the southeast should be pulled off. And I want to use this opportunity to also talk to the Inspector General of Police to pull off all your police force from our land. Pull them off. They are not there to do anything. They are not working for the citizens. They are exterminating our citizens. They are taking the lives of our youth. They are harassing our mothers and our fathers. They are destroying properties. Pull them off. Because if you don't, we will force them to leave in our own way. Believe you me. And Biafrans, I want to tell you again, the good news is that Mazi Simon Ekpa will be joining us very, very soon. Why? Because Nigerian does not have any case to present to the Finnish authority. Even up to today that I'm speaking to you, Mazi Simon Ekpa has not been found guilty of any offense, which Nigeria has not been able to prove. I want to tell you that after this, your 4 or 8 years, remain in the West. Don't come to the Southeast because you'll be disgraced. Believe you me. Just remain there where you are until Mazi Simon. In fact, until Mazi Simon Ekpa comes out and tell you the next thing to do, because you can't come to the Southeast. The blood of your people, the blood of our people is on your hands. Whatever is happening in the Southeast today, you can't come out to tell the world. You can't come out to clear the world that Simon Ekpa was never the problem, because you work with the devil now. That Simon Ekpa was the savior of NIGERIAN, but you can't come out to say that. I thought they said Simon Ekpa was the problem of Nigeria, or that Simon Ekpa was the problem why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was never released. Now Mazi Simon Ekpa is taken out of the equation. And what did the federal government of Nigeria do to try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, prosecute him and jail him? Use your head. When these animals are walking and talking to you, there is nothing good that can come out of Nigeria. Nothing good. Absolutely nothing good. Because I've lived in the Western world for a very long time. So I know Nigeria is not working and it cannot work. Gangsters are the one ruling you. TINUBU is a gangster. TINUBU is a gangster. These are the people destroying the fabric and everything that our forefathers worked hard to build in that country. The fabric nation of that country is completely gone under TINUBU's administration, and nobody's saying anything about it. All you know is to attack your brothers and sisters. I believe now that most Igbos are the biggest betrayer of themselves. Example of this lady called Eunice. I don't know her. Now she's attacking me. Now if I start attacking her, they will say I'm talking to a woman. But respect yourself and remove your name from remove my name from your mouth. If you don't, then I will pull up your file and I will disgrace you on social media. Believe you me, stay the hell out of my problem. I am not a pushover. I am not a pushover. I stand my ground and I know my rights and I know the laws. So on this note, you have no right to challenge me. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out in a heroic way. A government that does not respect its citizens, that the only rule of law in Nigeria is gun and bullets, like the way Mazi Simon Ekpa said it, will be met with the same equal aggression of the Biafran soldiers. We are not scared of addressing the public, and I'm addressing Nigerians and I'm addressing the government of Nigeria. You people should remove all your military from our soil. We are not scared of telling you because we have the documents that makes us a nation, that makes us a country and a sovereign state. So please pull off your army, your police, your security outfit from Biafran land before it becomes too late. Do not say we did not warn you, because all our documentation is complete. Thank you, Biafrans, from here. And from here, I give kudos to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, kudos to Mazi Simon Ekpa, and kudos to Madam Ngozi Orokpeze, Mazi Simon Ekpa surrogate. May God bless you all, and I'll see you in the other room. Thank you.
Anybody standing in trial or coming to try me is a terrorist. That's what their law says.
Section what, sir? As simple as that.
Section 2, subsection 3F of Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act. That's what it says. Any court considered to try me is committed an act of terrorism.
Yes.
Very clear. You cannot violate a treaty that Nigeria entered into and then come to try that very person. Is not done anywhere in the world. So you must be aware of that. So that is why there is all these ridiculous delays. That is what Supreme Court said. I did not jump bail. My home was invaded. They came to kill me and I survived. They came to Kenya to kidnap me, brought me back to this country and seeking to try me, which the law says cannot happen. You cannot violate a treaty that Nigeria entered into and then hope to stand on that illegality to conduct a trial. Is not done anywhere in the world. And we have it in my case.